comparing us. Mad at us, yes, you know better, we fabulous. Hit my people off with the flow, that be marvelous. Oh, my whole clique victorious. Taking no prisoners with us, straight up warriors. When I feel it, then I know you be feeling so glorious. Then we blitz and reminisce on my people notorious.
Well, you really wanna party like that? Let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me, let me see just what you got for me. Put all your hands where my eyes can see. Straight buck wildin' in the place to be. If you really wanna party with me.
Yeah, you better pat me down and pray for peace before you let us in. My jettison is full of carnivores and lettucemen. You pushing positive, then we can be the best of friends. We drink the fire from the fountain in excellence. Open sores, open doors like a Trojan horse. No remorse, I make lore fact like college course. Making seconds to records, the textures you could never touch the circle I rolled and you overstepped your effort. I'm the shepherd of leopards, I'll pull you back together. You fall apart, I'll build it back but better. I'm a scoundrel with my pen works adventures. My punchlines are too raw for glass jars and dentures. You think you've seen madness? Well, I am the center. I'm only happy in the summer. The winter. Watch out now. Come heavy water.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Slot receiver, headed right. Go! Dalton to throw it right away. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He gets this into the hands of Green. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down. Dalton to throw. That's going to be taken in by Durham Smythe. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Dalton. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and For this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now it's Dalton. Incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. They'll wind up giving the ball over on downs.
So the offense found themselves in a little bit of no man's land. They were too far for a field goal attempt, but too close to attempt to punt. So they decided to be aggressive early and go for it on fourth down. But it was the defense that turned them away with a huge stop to start this game.
They'll come up now for second down and 4. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Now Carr. He's going to keep it in. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 17 touchdowns now on the year. Extra point attempt to come here. The kick is good. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Ready.
Now faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Here's a first carry for their running back, and it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Here's Dalton. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. first down. Carr. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. We are through one. It's the Raiders with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. On 1st and 10, Carr. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Carr working out of the gun. This one complete right side. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Carr. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Carr. This is intercepted. And the Bengals will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. They run out of the gun and tag on a reverse. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Cincinnati 1st down.
I like the element of surprise here, Mike. It seemed like everyone was so keyed elsewhere on the play that nobody even gave a thought to him potentially getting the run. Didn't take him long to see he was going to be able to clearly pick up that 1st down.
He'll get this out to his running back. And this one will not work. He goes out of bounds. They're going to drop 4 on that one.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
A throw right side, taken in by Boyd.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he is very close to the 1st down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Mike, I think the way we've seen the NFL going these past couple years is I think all these quarterbacks, they love when the call comes in for the sideline for quarterback sneak. Hey, coach, put the game on my shoulders. With this offensive line, I'm going to pick up this first down, and that's exactly what they did.
To throw is Dalton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Dalton. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Going up top. He's got it. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. Now Dalton. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Here's a designed run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
And he's forced to just get rid of it here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down. 1st and 10. Now Carr. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Just the lone touchdown in that 1st half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this 2nd half, about to get started. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Carr throwing from the pistol. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Now he'll air one out. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. That's deep, looking for Boyd. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Dalton to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Patterson motioning over. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. 2nd and a yard. Play action now. It's Carr. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. Carr to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. The extra point is good. And the Raiders will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Dalton. He finds his tight end. That's Smythe.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Mike, these are the spots that if I was a play caller, I think I'm calling up something down the field. You know the defense is really packed in tight, anticipating a run. Now's the time, play action and throw it over their head. They take a little bit more of a conservative approach, still get stopped for no gain, brings up 3rd and short.
And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down up to the 45.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
So, 3. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go now.
Now it's Dalton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Dalton. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. 3rd and a yard.
Here we go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's into the hands of Smythe, the tight end. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one, and he's got his team a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
"21" is the line to gain as we hit third down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Bullock's kick is good. And the Bengals cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. Down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Off the play fake. Here's Carr. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Give him 27, and it's 1st and goal. Carr working out of the gun. And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to 16.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a...
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Raiders. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. He knocks it through. And the Raiders stretch it out, leading now by the score of 28-3. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Dalton. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
Let's go now.
Throwing, Dalton. That one incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot, and I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
Now Dalton. That's over the middle and intercepted. He gets free. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Vegas. An extra point attempt to follow. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick six. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their second pick six of the game. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be incomplete. Not sure what they could have seen that makes this a good call. Going for it with a fake on an extra point, and they get nothing out of it. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Shut up.
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And